happiness hit her like a train on a track. Coming towards her, stuck still, no turning back. She hid around corners and she hid under beds. She killed it with kisses, and for almonds she fled without.
Okay, well, something's not right here. This is not a good start to a show that's going to be no callers. First of all, I've not got a producer here. Secondly, I can't hear this. Hang on, if I put this here, can I hear it? Hang on a second. Yeah.
Iain Lee.
The HD1's broken.
Absolute radio.
The HD1 doesn't work. Oh, man alive. We are in terrible trouble. Dear listener, this evening is a no callers special. So, if you hate the callers on the show, but like me and the songs, then you're going to love the show tonight. If you like the callers, but hate me and the songs, then you're going to hate the show tonight. If you like the callers, but like the songs, but hate me, then the show might be all right. I don't know. But my HD1 is broken. Let me just try this again. Hang on a second. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. No HD1. I'm down to... You don't know what that means, and there's no reason for you to know what that means. Just to let you know, it means that what was already going to be a fraught show is going to be like, you know, like even fraughter and stuff in it. You can get in touch with the show, though, although we're taking no calls this evening. And we might take some calls while the records are playing, just to talk to you. But we will not be having any calls on the air this evening in a bold, brave, some would say foolhardy move. The no-caller special that I've been talking about for years is actually happening. Now, I forgot that we were going to be doing this, and I was messing around on Twitter, and I saw a tweet from Eloise saying, don't forget, it's the no-caller special tonight. And I'm going, what? I'm really tired. I want an easy ride. I want to take it easy. I don't want to be working extra hard and having to drive a whole 2-hour show without any input from you guys. Because when you phone in, I'll be honest, it's easy for me, because I can just sit back, let you go off and ramble and talk nonsense, and I can check my emails and all that kind of stuff, and chip in every now and then. But tonight, dear listener, it is all down to me. And we'll see how it goes. Eloise will be here at some point. She's upstairs in a room full of drunken people, making me a cup of tea. That's how good she is. There is a hideous amount of very well-to-do drunk people upstairs who I believe are responsible for at least 62% of my salary, so I salute you, gentlemen. In fact, I did embrace one of them earlier on. He tried to persuade me to join in the karaoke. I wasn't having any of that. Oh, no, none of that at all. So she's upstairs with them and negotiating them, but not being rude to them at all, because we love those people. I'm kind of lucky. Ben Jones, who was on before me, is in the same floor as where this party is happening, and there's a big window, a ceiling-to-floor window that he does the show, which you can see the studio through. And people were just coming up and just looking at him and watching him. And I was in there for a few minutes while they were doing it. It was like being a monkey in a cage. Perform! I'm down in the basement where I don't think anybody can find me. And even if they can find me, there is a security lock door that you need a fob to get through. And I don't think any of those people, although they're very well-to-do and very wealthy, I don't think they have no fobs. So... we should be all right. You can get in touch this evening if you want to. If you want to take part without the phone calls, you can text us. I'm doing a text number. I haven't given out a text number for about 4.5, 5 years. So I'm doing it now. 8 12 15 is the text number if you want to take part. It's Eloise.
Oh, yeah.
Did you manage to get through the drunks?
Just barely.
Who we like? Can you turn the aircon on? Sorry, I knocked the aircon off and... 8 12 15 is the text number, and Samantha is texting in from all the way from America. It says, I don't know if that's true. Well, it's an email. If the show goes well, will you ever accept a call again? I'm not sure necessarily. We might not have phone. This could be the start of something new, Eloise. We could be.
You turn up my headphones.
Now, all right, don't be so bossy. So you can text 81215. You can email as well.
Not that I need them, because we won't need them for calls.
Did you have any of the booze that was going upstairs?
No. Although they were singing on karaoke Gangsters of Paradise, and that is my karaoke speciality.
Coolio?
Yeah.
Well, it's not called Gangsters of Paradise.
It is.
It's called Gangsters Paradise.
Oh, is it?
So it's your favourite song on the karaoke, and you don't even know what it's called. Been living most our lives.
Yeah.
Go on, sing how you think it goes.
Living in the Gangsters Paradise.
Where's the word
All
off?
right, I didn't know if they'd slipped it in there just for title purposes.
You're thinking Coolio would slip an ov in there. Was it Coolio?
Yeah, it is Coolio. C to the O to the O to the L
Who
to the
did?
I to the O.
Oh no, that was R. Kelly who did. It's the remix to Ignition, hot and fresh from the kitchen. My mama rolling the body, got every man in here wishing, sipping on coke and rum. It's like, so what? I'm drunk. It's the freaking weekend, baby. I'm about to have me some fun. Bounce, 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 bounce.
You're actually doing rapper
bounce,
arms.
bounce, bounce. Well, it's like Murder, She Wrote. The mum that you're taking off. That's all I know of the song.
It's a bit strange that you know even that much.
Oh, I know. I'm a big fan of who was that gentleman? R. Kelly.
Yeah.
He was trapped in the cupboards, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
Trapped
in the
in the cupboard.
closet. Wasn't it? In the closet.
Something like that. A midget, a midget, a midget, a midget. If you've never seen Trapped in the Closet, you won't know what that means. If you have seen the debacle that is Trapped in the Cupboards, then you'll know that is the funniest bit. Have you seen it?
I've seen a bit of it. It's the bit that I saw. It's like, I'm hiding in the cupboard. I can see her walking in.
That's the first, like the very, very first bit. Because he's not in the. I thought he was in the cupboard for the whole thing. He's not. He gets out of the cupboard quite early.
Oh.
And then he goes to various different scenes. The best scene is when the cop's wife, I think, is having it off with a midget.
I've not
and he
seen
goes,
that bit.
you never. You could kind of see it coming because her name's Bridget. And go,
Bridget
you
the
never,
midget.
you never guess. No, well, Bridget is the cop's wife.
Oh.
And you never guess what happened with Bridget. It was a midget, a midget. And that's the end of one of the chapters. So, text coming. Can you see the text machine?
Yeah,
okay,
my computer keeps telling me I need to restart.
No, you don't need to.
No,
You
I'm
don't
not
need
gonna,
to.
I'm not
Cancel
gonna.
that. Cancel that. So, tonight, dear listener, this is how you get in touch. Eloise can see
get
the
the
screens,
Facebook
which is good. You can text 81215. We'll try and read as many of them out as we can. We won't read them all out.
We never do this as well.
We
so this
never
is quite...
do texts. I probably got to say something about the 50 pence plus standard network charges. Is that right?
Yes, do that.
Is that what it is?
Uh-huh.
Is that the fee?
Yeah.
50 pence plus standard network charges. We'll mention that. Although you know that it's a radio station. We're not going to give it to you for
What
free.
you could do for free, though,
Yeah.
is just log on to the website and then
Absolutely,
email the studio.
Come and email the studio because then Eloise can see the one.
I can see them, yeah.
If you want to, here's what we'll do. If you want to email the studio and you want Eloise to see it, go to absoluteradio.co.uk. Click on
private
email the
ones.
studio. If you want to email me about Eloise, she won't be able to see these. Go to send an email to ian.lee@absoluteradio.co.uk.
Well, then that's not fair. I need private ones about you.
Well, are you
to me.
prepared to give out your private
Well,
email
everyone
address?
has probably guessed it because it's ian.lee@eloise.car, isn't it?
I don't think you're allowed to give out that email address. That's like top secret.
Well, you've just done yours.
Well, I do, and you've just done yours. If you want to email Eloise privately about me, eloise.car@absoluteradio.co.uk.
I will bloke you if you start spamming me.
And facebook.com/Iain Lee Show is the place to be. And I'm determined by the time I go on holiday on July the 9th that we have 5,000 likers there. 5,000. We're about 4,300, so 5,000 will be good. You can go on there, you can talk to other people. And so. Now, tonight's show, it may be deathly dull. We've done 12 minutes so far of literally nothing, Eloise. We've done literally nothing for 12 minutes.
Amazing how much crap you can talk about.
Oh, listen, I can talk. My first ever phone-in show was on LBC, and the first shift they ever gave me, I did 2 weeks filling in for Clive Ball, but the first shift they gave me when they gave me a proper job was Christmas Eve, 10 till 1. At night. So
right.
10 o'clock at night, Christmas Eve, going through to 1 o'clock in the morning.
No songs.
No songs. Not many, like 30-second adverts. No travel. Bit of news on the hour and the half hour, I think. And I think for that 3 hours I had 6 callers. 6 callers. It was and I hadn't done it. I didn't know what I was doing. And there's me trying to be a bit crazy. And it was a baptism of fire. So I suspect that doing 2 hours with music, and we've got good music tonight. We've got Mott the Hoople.
We have got good. I looked at it. We haven't got any of the the usual
Oh,
suspects.
we got the small faces. We got Mott the Hoople. Oh, we haven't got any of this. We got Fleetwood Mac. We're in
We're
hot
fine,
heaven.
aren't
This is
we?
going to
Yeah.
be a piece of cake. This is going to be a piece of cake.
And
yes,
what have you said about the football things?
Oh no, I haven't. Go on, you can do this. Go on, this is going to be easy. Go on.
So I've finally, right up until 5 to 11, I was still editing them. So we've got 3 bits of the football
Fantastic.
audio, which will soon be accompanied by videos. But there
A
is
video.
some on Facebook floating around that you can kind of get the gist of. But the first one is before the match, so interviews with all of us who are playing, and then a couple of the other people. You faded me down.
No, I'm letting you talk up to the music.
The
This is
middle
good.
one, the
It's
second
slick.
one is the match and the penalties, and the last one is after match stuff. Here we go.
What I'm doing is I'm trying to make us sound vaguely professional. So
We're never going to
I know,
do
innit,
that.
innit? Go on, what have you just seen?
Danny Justin Williams. It's his first time listening to the show, and this is what he's hearing.
My HD1 doesn't work. That's such a pain in the bum. Look at that. There we go.
No.
So he's never listened before, and he's chosen the no caller special.
To listen.
Now, 2 things could happen. One of 2 things could happen there. One, he hates it and never listens again, and we never because
He'll never know the other
He'll
type.
never know. Or 2, he'll think this is great, and then when he tunes in next week,
He'll
and
be
it's
like, what's gone on?
sort of like Andre, who's calling in now constantly, and Rob and all of that, he'll be like, what's all these? What are these people on the telephone? This is rubbish. I want to hear those 2 intelligent, articulate people discussing issues of the day.
What does TBH mean? He's put that at the end of his comment.
Hang on, what does he say?
Pretty first time listening in on the show. Pretty awesome. TBH.
To be honest.
Not gonna lie.
To be honest.
So I don't get these abbreviations.
I can if I have enough time. It's like ruffle, isn't it? Roll on the floor laughing.
is that what it is?
Ruffle mow. Roll on the floor laughing my ass off. Imagine if you laugh so much your ass actually fell off.
We've got a private message, right? That's to both of us, so it might say something horrible about both of us.
Oh, okay. Let's hear this. This is exciting.
I don't think it is. Probably nowhere near the first person to email you in tonight, but that was not my main goal anyway. Just thought I'd wish you both the very best of luck on the Ian Lee Show's first call list show. And that's kind of it, really.
That's kind of it. It's a bit of a thing. Listen, we're going to do it until 1 o'clock. Mark Crosby on at 1 o'clock, and we'll see how it goes. It
might
could be
painful.
It already feels painful.
We should probably, in the next song, come up with some things to ask each other.
Yeah, do you know what? Today, when I read your tweet, I thought, I might write down like a quiz or some stuff.
Good
But then
idea.
I thought, no, I'm not going to write down stuff to talk about because that's what Aaron does.
Do you know what this is as well? An extended intro and outro of the podcast.
Beautiful, beautiful.
They're usually gold.
Beautiful. I tell you what, if you're... here's the thing we can do, and we should do this more often. If you're a podcast listener and you've downloaded this... skip right forward to like the last 30 seconds, and in the last 30 seconds we'll tell you whether the show's any good or not and what bits you should maybe flick back to. So you haven't got to listen to the whole show, because some people, they don't want to listen to the whole show on the podcast. They haven't got time. They might be like dying or something.
What,
and
we're telling them live what to listen to?
no, we'll tell them like just before 1 o'clock, just before Mark Crosley comes on, we'll say the bit at like 25 to midnight was good, and the bit at 12:15 was good, but the rest of it wasn't very good. You know, so they can know exactly where to go to.
Right.
That's not a bad idea, is it? I think that's quite...
Because we do that in the best bits thingy sometimes, don't we?
I don't know, do we?
Well, I've heard you do that before on there. Well, I don't know what this bit's like, but Eloise has picked it. So it kind of be doing that, but live.
I've never listened to the Best Bits podcast. Is it worth it?
Yeah.
Okay, well then...
Today's one is that cowboy guy. I was killing myself laughing
very
about
funny,
that
that last
last night.
We won't be able to speak to him tonight, which is a shame. Okay, we will just carry on chatting after this, I guess.
Iain Lee's 2-hour-long late-night radio show starting at 11.
I've just noticed something about this song, which is a brilliant, brilliant song, by the way, Mark the Hoople, that I've never noticed before. I wonder if I can rewind. Hang on a second. All right, anyway, we know how that ends. Anyway, if we go back, you listen to it, he says something about some dude with glasses on. Hey, you, got the glasses. He's talking to the dudes, right? Or he's talking to all the young dudes. Okay. Here we go.
I want to hit you.
That's no good. Here we go. Hey, you there with the glasses. Who, me? What, the Hoople speaker? And what does he want the guy with the glasses to do? Does he want to hit him as well? Let's find out. Hang on a second. This is a very strange rewind system I've got. Here we go. Hang on. I want you.
I want you in the front. That could mean two things.
Yeah, I know exactly what it could mean.
Are you what?
Bring him down, I want him. Someone's going to get killed, I think.
Oh!
I didn't realise it was like that. It was written by David Bowie, of course, as we know. I
sounds
think,
like a Bowie.
You know, in the 70s, was experimenting every which way but loose. Oh, hey, you with the glasses! I want him. Bring him down here.
I want him down front.
So I've got some I've got some sad news. Well, sad news and surprising news. By the way, surprising news. Pineapple Dance Studios is not coming back for a second series. How is this possible?
Because they were like, oh, we definitely are. It's already been commissioned. Blah blah blah.
It's been the most successful thing Sky have done. It got more viewers than Lost, I think.
Really?
I don't know if that's true. I just made that up. But considering,
based on a true
considering Lost cost them about £1 million an episode, and that is a fact. And Pineapple Dance Studio probably cost them about 62 pence an episode. I would have thought that financially, Pineapple Dance Studios was huge. Or was it just huge in my head?
No, it was huge. Have you seen how many fans they've got on Twitter?
No.
They've got thousands.
Really?
Thousands. Except Andrew Stone, bless him, hasn't got that many.
I tell you why he's not got many, because he never replies to any of the tweets I posted about him.
What did he reply about the Eurovision one?
Nope. Didn't reply about that. Didn't reply when I thanked him for coming on the show. Didn't reply about any. I've put a few at Andrew Stone UK's.
Because you're not a girl.
Because he still texts you, doesn't
Texts
he?
me,
When
yeah.
that was a little while ago, saying we should meet up and
And then
I want to touch your body.
And then that stopped, and then because I kind of stopped, I phased him out, and then his manager started saying, "Oh, do you want to go for a drink?" And I didn't reply. I feel a bit creeped out by it.
I'm just. Oh!
What?
Oh, this is marvellous. I can't take the phone call. Can you see who's calling on line 4?
No.
And I can't take it.
He can hear us.
Well, he probably can't. He's probably in a pub somewhere doing
That's
karaoke.
true. Oh
Dear
my
listener,
God!
dear
Should
listener.
we make one exception?
No, we can't. We cannot make an exception. Someone who has sworn off of this show because I told him to not listen to any other show. None other than none other than this chap. Alan Caddick himself is calling in. We cannot take that phone call. If he's still calling when there's a record playing, we can take it and talk to him off there. That we're allowed to do. But we're not allowed to put him on the air.
Yeah.
How strange is that? I unfollowed him today on Twitter.
No, weird.
For the umpteenth time, I keep unfollowing him. Then every, a few weeks later, I'll get a tweet from him. Just, not to me, just saying... Or something. Someone has texted in an interesting thing. Iain, would you ever leave Twitter or Facebook? I've just left Twitter after 2 years to prove myself I could do it. Neo-Luddism, good or bad, from LM. I don't think I could leave Twitter or the Facebook.
I deleted myself off of MySpace.
I went back on MySpace. Should we go on? I've not been on MySpace a month. Should we go on my MySpace page in a minute and see if anyone's messaged me? 'Cause I don't think...
I just get spam on there, so I decided to just cut that. I decided I didn't want my name scattered everywhere, so I went around deleting everything I can remember I've ever signed up to.
Wow. But I think your name is still there, isn't it, in cyberspace?
No, I don't think so.
Remember when MySpace was like the big thing,
Yeah.
and everyone was doing MySpace, and it was all a little bit sexy and a little bit cool, and no one... I mean, I'm looking at the MySpace page now, and they've made it look like Facebook.
The good thing about it is for the bands, because you can hear music, whereas you can't on Facebook, can you?
They've made it look like Facebook. Well, Frank Sybottom is still using it. I've got some new messages. Let's see whom these new messages are from. It's
just
Paul...
to tell you quickly, someone called Nigel's emailed in, and he, after listening to 750 hours worth of podcast, he said, tonight is the night I'm going to phone in, and he's found out that it's the no caller special.
Mate, I'm sorry. Okay, this is a message from the 6th of June. It's Paul Lation from Hollyoaks.
Paul Lation?
I have no idea who that is. I need some
Google.
help. You've been through it. Can you help me? Get back to me and I'll tell you the details. This is a proper SOS, but ain't no F-up S.
What's his name? Paul what?
Paul Lation. Leyshon is how he's spelling it.
Shon.
From Hollyoaks. Wow, this is... he sent me a desperate message. wanting my help for some reason. I don't quite know what. A lot of it, you're right. It's
what
just
he looks like.
Someone's asking about Frank Sidebottom, and Yasser emailed me, but that's a while ago. That's it. Got 10 friends requests. Why are people sending friends requests?
Oh, I don't recognise him at all. No, don't know who that is.
Miss Alita Illusion. Oh, she looks sexy. Hang on a second. Let's see what Miss Alita Illusion wants. Oh, no, she looks horrible. But does anyone use Facebook still? I mean, it's you're right.
MySpace.
MySpace. You're right. It's for bands. The thing is, I don't think I could close it down because then someone could. It's myspace.com/Iain Lee. Someone could then use that address and pretend to be me, and I don't like that. So I like kind of hogging things. Twitter. I went off Twitter for a while, but that was never a permanent thing. That was don't bite your nails. That was
the skin.
It was your nail. The nails in the nails.
No, it's the skin. I never do the nail.
And the nails in your mouth.
It's the skin.
And I did go off Twitter for a bit, but it was never a permanent thing, despite what the internet press would have you believe. I just got bored of people calling me the C word and saying that the persuasionist was rubbish. It was a bit rubbish, but I started getting literally 20 tweets a day from people saying to me, that programme you in was crap. All right, yeah, I know that. I don't need to rub my nose in it.
Pipey.
So I went off that for a bit, and it's kind of nice. And I like it when I'm away. And I can't get access to the internet, so I can't Twitter and I can't Facebook. My life would be better and happier if I didn't have Twitter and Facebook.
I don't really go on that much because I don't have the internet at home. I have to borrow
Sorry?
I know. I'm way back in the dark ages.
Gordon Brown promised that everyone would have the internet in their home by
Well, it's because I
now.
can't afford a computer, so I haven't got one. So I have to borrow my housemates every now and again, and also the one at my parents' home is like a dinosaur. It literally takes about 3 hours to boot up.
Well, that's like the computers here. They're rubbish.
My one's speedy. I got a new one.
I know you had a little whinge, didn't you? And it all kicked off and
Yeah.
you've got a new one. I'm very excited about, and I don't know why, I'm not going to get the iPad because the iPad is like Cheryl Cole. It's sexy, but ultimately useless. But I am going to get the new iPhone 4. And
What's that?
Well, you know the iPhone.
Yeah, I know, but what's special about it?
It's the iPhone at the moment is 3S,
Chilly in here
3GS.
now.
Right, 3.
Yeah.
This one is 4.
I don't understand all this.
Well, it's one higher.
It goes over my head, though. I don't know what all this 3G malarkey is.
I don't know what the iPhone 4 does.
Okay.
It's got a camera on the other side of it, which is good. And that's all I know. But I'm going to get one. I'm going to buy my way out of my contract for £140, and then I think you get the iPhone for free. I hope I don't have to... Can someone text me? Do I have to
If you get free upgrades, you would, yeah.
No, I haven't got to get a free upgrade.
Oh.
Well, but I might get a free upgrade if I buy my way out of the contract. That's the thing. It's all very, very confusing and very, very expensive. But then I can give my current iPhone to my wife because she's got my last iPhone. It doesn't work properly. Her phone... Get this. Her phone constantly buzzes, like...
That'd be horrible.
And you can hear it when she phones you up. It's like, I don't want to talk to you. Why not? Because there's a buzz going on all the time.
That's mean, Iain.
And she's got... Sorry?
It's just a buzz.
But it's annoying.
Yeah, but it's probably more annoying for her.
I'll wait till I get... Well, she doesn't care, though. She's one of the people that can put up with
Well, if you want to
Go on.
talk to...
All right, you talk to me.
Okay. If you want to talk to her, then surely it's worth putting up with that. I would put up with that if it was the only way I had to talk to you. Maybe not you, but someone I actually liked and got me more than a Kit Kat chunky for...
Shut up about that.
birthday.
You're being silly. Now
Someone
it's
wants to know, and I'm interested in what you think about this.
Yes.
The rules for sunglasses.
Oh, go on. Okay.
So I think it's an utter disgrace when anyone wears them indoors, especially at night.
Oh, you're a knob if you do that.
I thought you were saying I was a knob. I was like, what?
No,
Are you joking?
You are a bit, but no. But if that's how you wear the sunglasses, then really I have no time for you whatsoever. They should no.
There you are, then, Phil. Them's the rules.
Except for Bob Dylan.
No.
Dylan is the only person who's allowed to wear sunglasses inside.
Actually, old people can get away with it. I would let Keith from the Rolling Stones wear sunglasses indoors. Keith Richards.
That's it. You can say.
I was
going to
say Moon for some reason. I don't know why.
It'd be good if Keith Moon was alive. Wouldn't it be good if Keith Moon was alive and we had him as a guest? He'd be about 60 now.
Well, quite young, isn't it?
Well, no, it's old.
Well, it's young for old people.
Just give me a second to work that out. Nope, no, I've got to make a head nor tail of that whatsoever. What other rock stars do you miss? I miss George Harrison a lot.
You know who I miss.
Oh, Kurt Cobain.
Kirk, get that K
I
off.
once I was in a comedy show with some people, and one of them, we were talking about Kurt Cobain. I was in a show with Mackenzie Crook, and he's a big fan of Nirvana. And we ended up doing, this is years and years ago in Edinburgh, and we ended up doing this thing called, it was like a Mickey take of Stars in Your Eyes. And Mackenzie does a very good Kurt Cobain, very good, because he's got like the blonde hair, and he could do the voice and stuff. But one of the guys in the group, in the comedy group that we were in, he was chatting away about the Kurt Cobain sketch, and we went, sorry, what did he just say? And we got him to write it down, and he called him Kirk Kerbain. Kerbain.
There was a point when Kurt did spell his surname with a K.
But Kerbain, not Cobain.
Oh, no.
Kirk Kerbain.
No, that sounds like it's Bristol spelling.
And also, we were considering doing a sketch about, this is years ago, about doing, speaking in street slang, and about being in your hood. I remember it was one of mine, being in your hood. And this guy was going, yeah, because your hood is like, you don't wear your hood, you are your hood. We're like, what? And he thought that you were the hood, but the hood is your neighbourhood, isn't it?
Yeah, uh-huh.
That was a fool. Anyway, this is Iain on Absolute Radio. What I keep doing now is I keep going to give out the phone number, because that's my natural stalling technique. When my brain is thinking of what the next thing's going to be, I give out the phone number. You listen back to the shows, kids, you'll spot me doing it. It's one of my few tricks I have.
Now your stalling thing can be the email.
I'm thinking about the text number is 81215, is it?
Yeah.
We're not going to read them all out, but we'll read some of them. 50p plus standard network charges, I think, is the way that works. Facebook.com/Iain Lee Show. Iain.lee@absoluteradio.co.uk, or you can email the studio by going to Absolute Radio. There's a lot of information.
It's hard to keep up with how many, because I've got 3 windows open. I keep having to check each one.
I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll come back. When we come back, we'll catch up with the emails. We'll do a little email. It's almost like a sort of proper show, isn't it? But without any content whatsoever. That's a trick to pull off. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the.
I supposed to write coming up, and I've wrote Ming up.
You wrote what?
Can you see it?
So I'm disappointed because you have just written that, yeah. So for the iPhone, sorry, hang on. Oh, balls, this is awful. Let me just do this. Hang on.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
So I've got to buy my way out of my iPhone contract for 140 quid, and then I've got to buy the iPhone.
Yeah.
So I don't get it. I don't get it.
Well, if you don't get free upgrades, then of course you've got to buy the iPhone.
But if I buy my way out of the contract, so I'm at the end of the contract with O2, then that's. But then you have to extend your contract by 18 months again. So that should count as the free upgrade, shouldn't it? Shouldn't it?
So you do get a free upgrade?
I don't know. Well, I need to.
You need to find out if you do. No one can answer that for you. You need to find out from O2 or whoever you're with.
They won't tell me anything. They just keep sending me vague emails that taunt me and tease me and give me a little semi.
Them. You can never get the answers from emails. It's the way it is, Iain.
I need. Hang on a minute. I'm texting someone who can help me. Yeah, £350. They can stick that up their bum holes. I'll keep this one. I'm not going to get it for £350. No. Right, well, you wanted me to talk up the football, but I don't know what this bit is, so maybe you should talk this bit up.
What?
Excuse me?
I was just reading the comments in relation to my Ming up.
Okay, well done. It's not all about you. So, you wanted me to talk up the football. I don't know what this is, so you talk this up and then I'll play it.
It was just to give the day a bit of context, so you know what happened in the day.
So, the Iain Lee All-Stars, my football team, me, Andre, Vinny, Barry from Watford didn't turn up, but he sent his...
do a gurgle.
I did a little gurgle. He sent his drug-addicted son, Dave from Pinnerdown, who actually was all right, and Eloise against a bunch of losers. They're not so united. It happened last week, was it?
Yeah, so this is the pre-match...
I got sunburnt neck that day.
I didn't get burned.
And I dented my car. So all in all, very, very bad day. But here's the pre-match bit.
Yeah.
OK, my team, the Iain Lee All-Stars, consists of me. Barry from Watford couldn't make it, so he sent his idiot drug-addicted son, Dave, down, which I'm not very happy about, because Dave is a violent thug. We have Andre. What can I tell you about Andre? He's as real as he sounds on the radio. We have Eloise, who I'm putting a lot of faith in, and Vinny. But Vinny's just called me up, and He's already 25 minutes late, and he's going to be another 10 minutes. So it's disappointing times.
Have you prepared for today? Have you been training?
Yeah, I was playing FIFA last night on the Xbox.
This is Andre, and I'm playing for the late night show, the 11 to 1 show with Iain and Eloise.
And who do you think is going to be the man of the match in your team?
I don't like to sound too confident, but I think it's going to be me.
I'm Claire, and I'm playing for the listeners' team.
And what do you think's going to happen? What's going to be the outcome? Who's going to win?
Well, we're going to win, but we've got 2 girls, which seems a bit unfair, but we'll be all right, I reckon.
I'm Tony from Surrey, and we're the Not So United.
My name's Jason Michael. I'm based from Wolfie's son, and I'm playing with Ian Lee All-Stars.
And where's Barry today?
He's laid up. He's laid up. He want to play with he's 82 years old, and I think he's not going to play because well, basically, he want to play with 82 years old. It's quite hot out today, so I'm going to take his place.
So you've come today to watch the match. Which team are you supporting today?
Well, obviously, celebrity team, even though they have got Andre on side. Hopefully, Eloise does well and doesn't injure herself.
And is there any way that you might congratulate the winning team?
I'm not kissing anyone because Andre is sweating already. He's already made a move on me, so no, I'm just going to probably shake hands. That's going to be it.
Stuart for the Not So United.
How do you think Iain will cope if his team lose?
I think he might be a bit stroppy, to be honest. He seems to stop.
I'm wearing a homemade number with a padlock round my neck. With Andre, a gun similar to Paul Simmon's tattoo on his chest out of the Clash, and a few stiff little finger words and an anarchy sign on the back.
My name's Anthony, otherwise known as Captain Nobber, according to Iain, and I play for the Not So United, and I'm the captain. Andre had a few good kicks to the ball and then went off for a water break, and he hasn't been back since. That was about 20 minutes ago. I think we'll probably annihilate him, to be honest. I think we've got a lot of depth in the squad, so it's going to be terrific, really.
And how have you prepared for today?
I've been eating a lot of pizza, a lot of Burger King. I went to a sports shop and bought myself a new pair of trousers to play in, and that's about it, really. Just, a bit of FIFA.
What's your name and what team are you playing for today?
Alison, and what's it called? The other team. I don't know what we're called. What are we called again?
I have bought, being a mum, I always have everything in my handbag. I bought some wet wipes, some cooling wet wipes, and some Band-Aids for any blisters on the feet. So I was hoping to be the team physio with no qualifications at all, and did offer on the radio to massage calves. But now I've seen Andre, I'm not massaging anything, because if I massage one, I have to do them all. Can't leave one out, can you? It's not fair.
Have you seen the state of our team? Jeez, we don't stand a chance. Oh, ice cream van, I've got to go.
It sounded good, that.
It's good, isn't it?
It's so slick and stuff. With 2 more parts of that coming, including the match itself, I guess, and then the aftermatch.
Yeah, it took me forever. They're going to be the best bits podcasts as well.
Excellent stuff, kids. That's what you want. I'm getting texts, like private text. Can I just read a text that I've got privately, but not out loud, just to myself?
Oh, my phone doesn't work down here. This isn't fair.
Apparently O2, this is the rumour going around, O2 are getting rid of the unlimited internet access.
Surely that's the whole point of having an iPhone.
Oh, man alive. My life just got so much worse. Hang on, is that right? Hang on, this guy knows someone who works for our hand.
Hey, you know that we're reading texts and all that?
Yeah.
Are we doing shout-outs now?
Are we? We're not that desperate. If we get really desperate, we'll do a shout-out. Sorry, I'm actually just sending I'm doing a Steve Allen. I'm sending a text to someone during the show. The band people are calling in. That's nice for them. That they're going to get on the air. No one is getting on the air tonight. If you're tuning in and wondering what the hell is this, even more rubbish than normal rubbish, it is the no callers special that we have been promising for a long, long time. No callers. We're nearly through the first hour.
Am I allowed to read texts that are written in the voice of someone who calls?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Okay. I'm Christopher from West Wickham.
Oh, God.
Good evening. This is the patron saint of New Wave and Alternative 80s.
We'll do it in his voice, then.
I'm trying to.
Good evening. This is the patron saint of...
The release of Thomas Dolby's EP, Americana, has been delayed after an engineer deleted the master recordings.
It was as dull as one of his phone calls, if I'm honest. So was that. I was going to say something then and I've completely forgotten. Oh, Ken Dodd's Dad's Dog's Dead are emailing me. They're like a comedy act who I thought were quite famous, but then they stopped me in the street, which made me think I was more famous than them. But they've been around for years. Ken Dodd's Dad's Dog's Dead. I've heard of them. They've been around for years. I thought it was just one bloke, but it's two blokes. They've done one of those World Cup songs, which we won't be playing because we're not playing any. But I thoroughly recommend. It's probably on the YouTube. You go out on the YouTube and it's on the iTunes or something like that. To go and do that. But there's always the thing, isn't it? Around World Cup time, everyone does a World Cup song. I'm surprised Christian hasn't done one.
You should do one.
I'll do one after the World Cup.
You and Barry would be good at doing one of them.
Oh, Barry. No Barry from Watford tonight, dear listener. Someone Lena has emailed in to tell us about what might be happening with Pineapple Dance Studios.
Oh.
Apparently Debbie Pineapple, who owns Pineapple, is refused to sign on a new series.
Oh.
She got all sniffy. This is according to Lena, who, let's be honest, is just a bloke listening to the radio, so we don't know if this is...
bloke? It sounds like a girl's name.
Yeah, it does sound like a girl's name. Yeah, maybe Lena's a girl. She got all sniffy and thought the last series wasn't what she was expecting.
Really?
But Sky are planning to buy some space near Pineapple, get Louis to run it and make that into a series. Andrew Stone will appear, as will some other Pineapple staff who have defected. So it won't be Pineapple Dance Studios, but it will have the cast of Pineapple Dance Studios.
But it would be called something like Dance.
Watermelon Dance Hole. Or something like that. I don't know. I miss Andrew Carr on my... Andrew Carr? No, Andrew's Andrew Carr.
I'm Carr.
No, but there's an Andrew Carr. Let me Google that.
I've never heard of Andrew Carr.
Andrew Stone. Is there an Andrew Carr? I
think you're getting... Do you know, Andrew Stone, bless him, just...
Oh, andrewcarart.co.uk. Let's see who this person is. But yeah, I miss Andrew Stone on my television. I mean, fair play, he doesn't do a lot of favours for himself. He could... Oh, look at Andrew... Everybody go to Andrew Carr, with the double R, art.co.uk. What strange pictures he does.
Hey, you know Davis?
Strange pictures. There's a guy, he's got a fox on his, an old woman's lap. Yes, Davis, my ex-producer, yes.
He started making his own paintings for his house, and I told him this was terrible. I was honest and said it was awful, but let me tell you. So, he's bought a canvas...
Yeah.
And him and his girlfriend have got just put paint on their hands and done all round the border handprints, and in the middle they've written "hands off." And I think it's really
Why would
couture.
Why would they do that?
I said it's cheesy and horrible.
That's an awful idea.
And they're like, "Well, we're thinking of selling it." Like, no.
Well, who's going to buy that? They always do on these 60-minute makeovers and stuff. They always and there was always that woman with the dark hair with the eyes. She was a little bit sexy, but not that sexy. Something. She had double-barreled name, like not lymph
Anna Ryder
folds.
Richardson.
That's the lady. And they'd always say, to save a bit of money. Here's what you can do to save a little bit of money. Make your own pictures, put them up on the wall.
Changing room.
Changing rooms. Yeah, changing rooms.
Yeah, changing room.
Save a bit of money, make your own pictures, put it in a frame, it'll look good, put it on the wall. But you know for a fact that in her house, she has got no pictures that she made herself. Well, she's got a bit of a spray can, and she sprayed some leaves, like gold, and then put a frame around it, put that on the wall, that'll look great. That's art. In an art gallery, it costs you £500, costs you 25 pence there.
Yeah.
It looks like it costs you 25 pence. It's crap.
Yeah, that's what Dave's has done. Handprints, hands off.
Have you seen the pictures of it?
Yeah, he showed me them on his phone. I was like, they're terrible. I didn't.
He's a very strange man. I could never have done a callerless show with Davis. Because I don't know anything to say to him.
This Andrew Carr,
He's a nice lad, by the way, but yes.
Are they what I think they are?
I've gone... Let me have a little look. What do you think they are?
I think it's a bit phallic.
Well, there's definitely nudie breasts there. Andrew Carr art does. I may have sent you to... which one? The fox?
All of them.
They're not all... Do you know what phallic means?
Yeah.
What does it mean?
So, for instance, the guy that's got that little pink
Oh, the guy is wrestling a penis. Yeah, that's definitely a penis.
Yeah.
Why has the penis got his ears in the guy's mouth? And why has a penis got ears? Why is a penis wearing a tiny little hat? How is that hat staying on the penis's
and then
head?
there's third one down on the right, and there's like a bald guy with...
Oh, jeez! With two blind children sicking up on his penis tongue? What is going on? This guy's mental. My favourite is the bottom left, where it's a really tired guy being massaged by like a half cow, half old lady.
Yeah, because
with saggy breasts. Yeah. Let's go to the archive. I wonder what's in the archive. Let's go to 2007 in the archive. Let's go back in time.
Older. No, there's one older. Go to older.
Oh, okay.
They're like sketches.
Yeah, it's before he discovered colour.
Little hat.
They're all penises with tiny hats. God, the third one down is a picture of me.
Oh, God, it is!
It's a picture of me as a doctor. That's the
And
weirdest
below, there's one of Rob from Ponder's End
Oh, my
in a
God.
hoodie.
This is weird. This guy's a genius. Let's read. This guy's a genius. Look, I don't really like talking about my work unless I've been drinking, and I'm never very good at writing about my work, so apologies, I should write more. The things I paint and draw are all characters and creatures that exist in a made-up world that has been festering and evolving in my head for the majority of my 28 years of being alive. They feel sad. They feel happy, angry, peaceful, tired, bored, excited, stressed. What my art means to me changes on a daily basis. This guy's brilliant. Andrew Carr, ladies and gentlemen. It was a slip of the tongue, but we have discovered Britain's premier artist, Andrew Carr.
We should buy his stuff now, and then you know it'll be worth like a fortune.
Well, how much does it cost? Is he selling it?
I don't know. I assume so. They have galleries and that, don't they?
Well, how much? Okay, does he got a price on it? Let's click on. No price. This is that means they're expensive. You know, if there is no price, then that's going to be a lot of money. A lot of money.
Someone has said, Ian, did you know that Mickey Dolenz from the Monkees' mum invented Tipp-Ex?
No, she didn't.
How do you know?
Because Michael Nesmith's mum from the Monkees invented Tipp-Ex. Thank you very much.
Sorry, Chris in Guildford.
Chris in Guildford, you are incorrect. I've put out this challenge before. No one can out-monkey me on a monkey fact. It's impossible.
I had to work in Guildford once at their festival.
It sounded like it was going to be a dull story, so I'll check it.
It involved Terrorvision.
Yeah, I was right.
Iain Lee's 2-hour-long late-night radio show starting at 11.
Absolute Radio.
Oh, I forgot to mention, I got sent an amazing gift which I left in the ladies' toilet last night. What was I doing in the ladies' toilet? That's for me to know, and the lady. But our friend Austin at Roadrunner Records sent me the drumsticks used by the drummer for Kiss, Eric Singer, at the Wembley concert that I went to.
Why did he send them to you? Did you ask him to?
No, but he knows I totally bomb Kiss.
I'd be so touched by that. That's lovely.
It's wonderful, man. It's wonderful. And they're sticky, because drummers, like proper rock drummers, they have, like, sticky stuff to help them go like that.
Yeah. Have you got, oh God, not like that, though. Hopefully he doesn't do that. Have you got, Austin's email address? You're going to email
I will email him, yes, I will. Let me write that in my diary of things. This is what I have to do now, because I'm such I've such a bad memory. I write down things. So tomorrow, email Austin. I'm going to a spinning class again tomorrow. Getting fit. Getting endorphins. But I've got the drumstick.
I can't believe you got them. I think that's awesome.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Do you know, I didn't realise they did that song, oh God, I've forgotten it now. What's that one that lady did? What is it?
I don't know, I have no idea.
That lady did it. A lady did
Joan
it.
Jett.
I don't know, name the song.
I don't know what song you're talking about.
Oh, I love it. I didn't realise that Kiss did it.
Beth.
No.
God Gave Rock and Roll to You.
No.
Detroit Rock City.
No.
Strutter.
No.
Rock and Roll All Night.
No.
Party Every Day. It's not that song, it's called Rock and Roll All Night and Party Every Day. So Rock and Roll All Night, brackets, Party Every Day. And the lyrics go, I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. And someone here, it was when I was here, someone sent me a text saying something along the lines of, can you play that song by Kiss? I want to rock and roll all night and part of every day. As if rockers would go, I want to rock and roll all night and just for part of every day, not all of every day.
I'm going to have a sleep for that rest, that last little bit.
What song? What lady did a song?
Yeah, so name a few other songs for
me. Did rock and roll, I don't know. Rock and roll all night every day, shout it out loud. What lady?
A lady made it quite famous it's really big in Australia.
Google it. You Google it. I'm not Googling it. I'm doing a radio show. Or the Facebook people may let us know, because they're always very, very hot on these things. So, tonight, dear listener, it is a no-callers special. It's just me and Eloise. We're reading your texts. It's not all of them.
Tell you what I've Googled.
Go on.
Kiss song sung by a lady.
And? What's come up?
Nothing.
We'll put Australia. Put Australia. I say we're reading all of your texts, just not all of them out.
Australian lady. I'll try.
We've descended into Eloise Googling on a 56k dial-up.
It's come up with Lady Gaga stuff. I'm just going to Google Kiss songs.
OK, you do that, Eloise.
Okay,
You enter your own
I'll come back to you.
Well done. Thank you very much for that. Don't forget, next week, for a month, for 4 weeks during the World Cup, the show will be starting at 10 o'clock, 3 hours long, 10 till 1, which will... we are struggling. If I'm honest, I should have taken my holiday a week earlier. Then I wouldn't have to do it all, the whole thing. I go away on July the 9th and balls. But we're struggling. We don't know what to do for the extra hour. We're going to play, like, some quizzes and stuff. Like the Broken Britain we're going to do, and we'll have some Vinnie Bingo. When I say quizzes, it'll be stuff like that. It's not...
Yeah, we've got some good prizes.
We have got some good prizes.
Yeah.
So we'll be doing that. Do we have to run the quizzes past Mr. Sylvester? There was an email going around saying, wasn't there, you got to run... Even us, surely we're exempt from those.
I don't think the little sort of quizzes.
Okay, good.
These are only like little prizes.
Yeah. And we'll fix it so that our mates win it, won't we? That's how. You used to be allowed to do that on radio, and also, well, you weren't allowed to do it, but you could, and also. You could, you were allowed to, imagine we were doing a quiz, like we're a breakfast show, right, and we're doing a quiz, and the question is, whose mum invented Tipp-Ex, right? And a guy phones up and goes, we'll take the first caller wins. And the guy phones up and goes, yeah, it was Michael Nesmith of the Monkees. And the producer would go, OK, stay on hold. And the second caller would come and go, yeah, it was Michael Nesmith's mum of the Monkees. And you go, OK, so... And the third caller would be a woman going, it was Mike Nesmith's mum of the Monkees! You used to be able to put the third caller on, even though you said you were going to take the first caller. I don't know if you're allowed to, but that's what people did. And then they got a whole sticky mess there, which is... I'm stalling, Eloise. Have you found anything out?
No, and people are saying rubbish ideas on Facebook.
Are they? Well, it's because they're all...
Holly Valance is one of them. Valance, or however you say her name.
Sean has emailed in. My girlfriend seems to think she may know more about the Monkees than you. I suggest an on-air fact-off when the phones are open again. Can this be arranged? Sean, it can be arranged. Oh, of course. I am always open to challenges about the Monkees. I cannot be beaten. I won Mastermind, Sean. I literally am the mastermind when it comes to the Monkees. I think I got 15 points when it came to answering questions on the Monkees. So, yeah, bring it on, baby. Maybe next Monday. But if anybody has got suggestions for what we can do for the extra hour, of course, Monday we have the new feature, Meet the Team, where Eloise is going to stand out on the street for 10 minutes. Don't worry. No, you're doing it. And people can go. So 11:20 next Monday, Eloise will be standing on the street, and people can come up and meet her.
Oh, I was made for loving you, baby. You were made for loving me.
And I can't get it up for you, baby. Can you get it up for me? My version's better. Who sang it then?
I don't know who the lady was.
Well done.
Just found that
good research, Eloise. I quite like this song. This is a band called Drums. I don't know the name of the band,
they
though.
wanted to know if you liked it or not.
I quite like it. I quite like it. It's a little bit 80s, which is not really my thing, the 80s, but I kind of... Is Absolute 90s happening? Are we allowed to... Do people know that's happening now? We can say that that's happening. That's very good. And, I'm interviewing Republica.
Republica for it, I know.
I wonder what Saffron looks like now. Because I used to have a sort of very soft spot for her. She had lovely hair.
Red hair.
And the
black
eyes.
with the red.
Black with the red bits.
Poking through, yeah.
And the eyes. Oh, it was the eyes. The eyes have it. Have you seen this in the Star? There's a picture of Pixie Lott, OK, and there's a picture of her showing us her bottom. And so what they've done is they've said, Pixie Bot. Now, can you do that?
Yeah.
Is that allowed?
Yeah.
My wife was wolf whistled by... Builders today.
That's good.
Not wolf whistled, actually. Sorry?
It's nice.
They went, all right, love. Actually said that, but why is that? You think that's nice? Does that turn you on?
No,
does that
not
excite
at all.
you?
But if you
men
always had that happen to you, and I know that's happened before when someone called you Glenn Miller at the same time.
Oh, that was we got into a fight, an argument there, and I got called Glenn Miller.
But. So she's had it done previously.
She's
so
fit.
Now,
My wife is
exactly.
fit.
And if she walked past builders and they didn't say anything, would you feel a bit put out? I
no,
wonder.
she hates it. She thinks it's a terrible thing, and I'm surprised that you, of all people, with your blooming...
I don't like it. I feel awkward. I cross the road.
What, so they get a better view?
So they're too far.
It's a weird thing, though. But I can understand why girls don't like it. But I would like it if I was walking down the street and there were like some sexy middle-aged women, and they went, "Oh, all right, nice ass."
You would.
I would love that.
Yeah.
I would love that.
Because that would never happen.
No, it doesn't. But men and women are different, aren't they? That's the thing. You see, men have penises, women have vaginas. That's one difference.
One thing.
That's one difference. And men get turned on by what they see. Is this right? Men get turned on by what they see, and women get turned on by what they hear. Is that right?
I think that's different for other people. I don't think that's a.
I think it's quite I think it's a general thing that works. Yeah, that's why men enjoy the pornography, like the magazines and the videos more, and women like to have sweet nothings whispered into their ear, like dirty talk. Women like dirty talk more than men. Men can't be bothered with all of that. We just want to watch two lesbians and that's what we want to watch. But women don't necessarily enjoy that as much. You're not opening yourself up here to what.
I don't know where you're heading.
I don't know where I'm heading.
I don't really
either.
know how to chip in this conversation because I feel like you've said it all.
Well, that's the bonus. That more of the football that coming up in a little bit for the kids that are begging for it to happen. I kind of feel that an hour and a quarter into it, we're floundering a little bit.
No,
and that's your fault.
No, it's why.
Because you've gone a little bit sleepy.
I am very sleepy all of a sudden.
I know you are, but you can't listen. You're not in there.
Can you see my eyes are sort of going half smaller?
They're going half smaller, yeah. Normally, it's 18 minutes past midnight. This is when you'd be pretending to be on the computer.
I don't do that.
But really, you're on Facebook.
No, I bring up the editing thing and start doing that.
That is bullshit.
It's not.
What are you going to do for the last half hour when you go upstairs and have a little doze?
Well,
I know what you do up there.
I haven't done a recorded anything.
I don't want
montage.
We can't have a montage tonight.
Yeah, I know.
Exactly.
So I'm not going up there.
So you're going to have to sit here and
Although
contribute.
I do need to publish the podcast.
Oh, you can't leave me on my own.
No, I'll go in a song and run back down. I need to push a button.
Are those drunk people still upstairs, do you think?
I'm going to say yeah. I don't know. I'm guessing. Okay, although the good thing is none of them have ventured down here.
They can't because of the security door.
Yeah, but people who are with them work here, and it was people that worked here who came down before.
People got in trouble for that when they came into the studio.
Yeah.
Rightfully so. Don't come into my studio when I'm doing a radio show. So I get very defensive about it. How about if I came into an office or when you're having a meeting, really drunk, and just started talking to you?
Yeah, that would be bad.
It would be terrible, especially with me drunk. It's an awful, awful sight. The text and emails, Eloise.
Oh, that sprung it on me. I haven't found any. Someone said, my voice was sexier at the beginning. Now it's annoying.
Instead of... wouldn't it be awesome if instead of nipples, women had very tiny flat screens in their breasts?
Oh, why?
I don't know if that would be...
what do you think about men who wear Crocs?
We've done a show on that before.
Have we?
Yep,
Have
rubbish.
we?
Yep.
Was I with there?
Yep.
Flip-flops are fine, though. What else did someone ask? Kitty wants to know if you write a diary, or if you did when you were younger, sorry.
No, I didn't, but I've started writing a diary about the last 5 weeks. I've been writing a diary. 6 weeks. Yeah, when I go home from the show, I've tried to discipline myself. So when I go home after work,
remember it.
I go. It's in my bag now. I go home from work and I sit in the kitchen and maybe have a little something to eat. Listen to talk to Mark Crosley, and then I write.
Tonight we've got Vicky Blight.
Oh, did she filled in for Ben a while ago?
Yeah,
didn't she? She was very, very good.
She's lovely.
She was. I didn't meet the young lady. She was excellent.
I gave her a chocolate eclair.
Why didn't you give me one?
I asked you. You said no.
I'll have one now.
I haven't got one now.
I'm hungry.
Well, I haven't got one.
Are there any apples upstairs?
Probably.
Go and have a look.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
My legs are killing me. I don't know. I haven't been doing anything particularly. I'm just really achy. It's like growing pains. Jeez. Speaking of aching legs, and that's kind of almost a DJ link to do, isn't it? But we were playing the second part of the football in the second, and man, I was in pain. So this is Iain Lee, Absolute Radio. Eloise has gone upstairs. She better come back with a cup of tea or there's going to be hell to pay. Next week we start at 10 o'clock, 10 till 1. Don't forget that, kids. For goodness sake. I keep going to give out the phone number, and that's just not going to happen at all, is it? The football match that we've been banging on about happened last week. It was a raging success, and to everyone that turned up, everyone in the teams, and the 65 people that came along to watch, thank you very, very much. I hope you had fun. We will be releasing the video of it on Shepherd's Pie very, very soon. And we want to do another sporting event. I've already wrestled a listener. We've had the football. What do you think the next thing should be? I thought about basketball for a while, but basketball is actually quite a skillful game. Maybe rounders? We could do a rounders thing or something. If you've got any suggestions, ian.lee@absoluteradio.co.uk or post them. Maybe you can start a discussion on the Facebook page. I believe that is possible. So it'd be good to do something, maybe the end of July when I get back from holiday. Beginning of August. It'd be nice to go somewhere and do something, and we can all meet up again. Don't touch me, though! Anyway, we've got two more bits of the football, but this is the actual football match, the first half, the second half, the penalties, and the bit in the middle. Let's play football! Yeah!
Who do you think's going to win?
Not so United. Oh, maybe not. Was that Andre who scored that one?
How do you think they're doing so far, Pammy?
Very well. I was very shocked to see Andre score the first goal. That was, I think he's peaked now. I think he'll be a bit pooped. Second goal was by Dave. Very, very... No, the little guy. What's the little guy, the substitute? He did very well, being a substitute. And then the third goal, Dave. But Eloise missed a very easy save there. She should have saved that. I think she was daydreaming a bit and looking at all the legs, I think.
Do you think Eloise might be letting the team down?
She has to concentrate more. I think she's taking it a bit too light-hearted. She's got to get serious because this not so all-stars, is it? No, also United. They're serious. They want to win this.
So maybe at half-time you should be in charge of giving them a pep talk.
Yes, I think a pep talk, yes.
Dave's doing very well. Barry from Watford's son, he's doing very well. He scored 2 goals already.
Look how long those legs are. They must be like 42 inches or something. Very odd combination of... the length of his body to the size of his head and everything, isn't it?
This guy Kev's quite a good player, but he's going to be replaced by Vinny when Vinny turns up.
Eloise saved a goal. Why hasn't she got gloves on? She could break a nail. She needs gloves.
Iain Lee is yet to shine.
Andre will tire because he is not the fittest of athletes with the extra weight he's carrying there. Which I think is Foster's or Carlsberg, I think he said last night.
Oh, here's Andre. Here's Dave. Dave's just scored again. That's 3 now. 3 now for Dave.
As you can see, it's a very hard game. We're trying the hardest. I've got to have a quick vodka, then I'll be back on. Hey!
Eloise is doing very, very well in goal. She did save one just now, but I don't think that was intentional. I think it might have just smacked her in the chest.
Come on, Iain!
Hello! Well, surprised to say, we're actually winning, and Andre has turned out to play a bit of a blinder. We had Kevin come in at the start to fill in for Vinny, it was late. Kevin was wonderful. I wish we could keep him for the rest of the game. He's a superstar. I've not had a very good game, if I'm completely honest. It's been a little bit... I'm just warming up. The second half, you're going to see me shine. Got to get some oranges. See ya.
It could go either way, I think. Either way.
I want to die, to be honest. But I think we should win.
Where have you been, Vinny? Why are you a bit late?
I didn't know it was that far from where I live. So I left home late.
I'm not going to gloat anymore and be big-headed because that backfired in the first half because we're losing 3-2.
I'm knackered.
But you saved a goal. Are you pleased?
I did save a goal, but it really hurt my hand. I think I might have broken it.
He looked like a good player to me, Vinny did. And that's coming from someone who knows.
They're keeping me in goal because I'm that crap.
How are you feeling after your 2 minutes of football?
Yeah, I got a bit of stitch.
Yeah.
Second half, please! Come on, Vinny, do a bit of running to earn your McDonald's for later.
Not exactly World Cup material, but I think she's doing well.
It's got better. The second half is very exciting.
She's in there!
Vinny nearly scored into the wrong goal.
Dave, Barry's son, is doing fabulously. Now, what he's miscalculated here is the T-shirt he's wearing was a sort of a light blue shirt. Where he's sweating, he's got distinctively dark marks, a big V down the front and a smaller V behind his neck at the back.
I'm a bit disappointed in Vinny. He's not doing much running. Oh, wait, he's moving now.
Andre's hair's not natural, is it? He colours that.
It's struggling. All of them are struggling. It's brilliant.
The best player, I think, at the moment is Eloise. She's really, really going for it.
What's all that about?
We're going to a penalty shootout, 5 takes each, and we'll toss a coin to see which team goes first.
Come on, Dave! 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 Yes! Vinny! 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 Oh, it's... Oh! What a save! Good try, Vinny. Good try.
Still 2-0 to the All-Stars. Ian, no pressure, but if you score this, you win. No pressure. No pressure.
Oh, yes! Yes! Yes!
Well done, Ian. You played very well. How do you feel now?
I've got sand in my mouth.
It was a lot of fun. Thank you, everyone who came down. We've got the aftermath of that coming up in a little bit. And more of your emails and texts after Mumford & Sons.
Roll away your stone, I'll roll away mine.
Nice apple.
Huh?
Nice apple.
I felt them to find a good
You
one.
felt them?
Yeah, even though there's loads of drunkards up there, I fought my way to the fruit
Are they
bowl.
still up there?
Yeah.
It's Thursday night. It's 20 to 1 in the morning. What are they? They've got work in the morning, surely.
They're karaokeing in still.
Anyone following Duncan Bannatyne on Twitter, which I'm kind of thinking of unfollowing, because he's on there all the flipping time. It's his daughter's wedding party, or she's getting married at the weekend, which is lovely. But there's lots of pictures of his party. There's lots of naked men jumping into swimming pools.
Wedding parties, I think that engagement parties and that, they're old-fashioned. You don't have that now, do you?
I didn't have an engagement
I
party.
think it's a waste of money.
But there's so many parties, you just, save it for the wedding. But then again, he's a multi-millionaire, so he can afford to waste money. Well, you got a nice pair there.
Look, pears shouldn't be like that.
Hang on, go on. No, the pears shouldn't be like that. They should be soft and moist and damp.
I heard what you were saying about rounders is a good idea, especially because I've discovered I'm a secret amazing hitter.
How do you know this?
Because I had a rounders tournament recently, didn't I?
Rounders is good. I like your idea of the Steve Smith, and a lot of people have said this, the Steve Smith water pistol challenge. A lot of people have said we should do that, and maybe he doesn't call us anymore, Steve Smith, does he?
It's because the last few times you're just like, OK, is that all? Bye.
Oh, yeah. But I didn't think he could take the hint. What with him being, bonkers and all of that. I tell you what I'm going to say. If you're interested in my band, which you won't be, but we're good. We play rocking songs it's all sung in Japanese. Go to the Facebook and find the Boomhauer X page, BOOMHAUERX page, and go and join. And that's going to be updated. We're recording songs next week with that guy. From the Teenage Cancer Trust, who got in touch. We're going to his studio next week, and we've got a trumpeter coming along, and it's going to be fun. But I'm a little bit nervous because I play the bass, but I'm not very good. And when you're playing like live concert, it's all a bit noisy, and no one can really hear the bass anyway, so you can muff up and stuff. But in the studio, you've got to get it right.
Yeah.
And there's
how long's he giving you?
We're there pretty much all day, but there's an England match that evening, and I know that he'll want to see it. Spencer, my grumpy guitarist, will want to see it. My guitarist, how dare I say this? It'd be so presumptuous. But there's like the one of the songs we're going to record, Detroit Rock City, the Kiss song, and it's got a fiddly little doom doom. This bit says doom doom, doom doom. That bit's hard. That bit's really hard, and I only get it right. But it's really fast. And and I'm not just singing it. I'm actually playing it on a bass guitar. That's the tricky bit. Is playing the bloody thing on strings.
Someone said paintballing. I think that's a really good idea. Imagine hitting Christian O'Connell in the balls.
Wow, can I just say, because Christian has sent me an email asking if I'd like to go out for lunch with him, that comment is not in any way representative of the Iain Lee show, and it only represents
not
the
even of
feelings
me. No,
of Eloise. No, you said
I just
it.
think it would be funny, not because I want to hurt him.
That's my new ringtone. I'm going to clip that and send that to him.
You don't know how to clip it.
I do know. Well, I can download the podcast and clip it at home on GarageBand. So I do know how to clip it. I've got his private email address now, so I'm going to send it to him and play it.
I'll tell you what, Christian was one of the...
You're going to try and say something nice about him now.
He's
Go on.
the one that helped me get a job here. Truth.
Did you,
No.
Okay, well, that's how some people have got jobs here.
Coffee table, however.
Oh, jeez.
The no repeat guarantee. Every weekday from 10 while you're at work.
Absolute Radio.
Myself and my husband were driving into town. As we turned off, a car struck the back end of our car. Both me and my husband suffered back injuries.
If you've been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, you could get compensation. Call BGR Bloomer on 0800 1 777 999. Their service is absolutely free. BGR Bloomer.
Fantastic, really helpful, excellent.
Fast, friendly and free. 0800 1 777 999.
If you download Christian O'Connell's Choice Cuts podcast from Absolute Radio, you'll get the best bits. There are some, honest. AbsoluteRadio.co.uk.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
Well, it's coming to an end. There's only 20 minutes left. I've forgotten the name of the lady that's on.
Vicky Blight.
Vicky Blight. Let me jot that down because I'll continue.
I've written it on the page for you.
Oh, yeah, you have. And she does spell her name with an I.
Yeah, Vicky with an I.
Fantastic. That's the way to spell it. These Vickies with Y's.
Boring.
Oh, man. Get a life, get an I. Okay. I don't know what that means, but
That could go on a card.
It could go on a card or something, yes.
The game ended after 30 minutes of fierce competition at 4-all. So we went to penalties, and the Iain Lee All-Stars took it 3-0. The winning scored by Iain Lee.
Do you think it was a good game? It was an excellent game, but played by complete amateurs, but played in the right spirit, and that's all that counts. I think everybody enjoyed themselves, and it was a lot of fun. I never envisaged it to be a draw, so the penalty shootout was hastily arranged.
Tony, congratulations. You scored a hat-trick.
Yeah.
Well done.
Actually. And missed a penalty. So, yeah, thank you very much. It was a good game. I enjoyed it. I thought Barry's son played really well. I think I would have given the man a match to him, to be honest with you. I thought he was the best player on the pitch, but I enjoyed it.
Andre was a surprise. He did very well. Eloise, we won.
First ever time on a football pitch. Not too bad. It was good fun. We might be converted now.
Well done, Captain Nobber.
Well done, Billy.
We won. The best team won.
Good match.
I thought Eloise was a great
He's
goalkeeper.
like a gazelle, isn't he? His big long legs.
Kept getting in the way. Kept tackling me.
Gutting. Team were really good. The only bad player on the pitch I'd probably say was myself.
Yeah, I'm gutted I missed the penalty, and I don't really care about the match. I just wanted to score a penalty, and I missed. So I'm quite sad. I only got about 5 touches, I think. Yeah, that's how they had one shot on goal. So I was, not a good game.
Were you pleased with your team and how well they did?
I don't really care about them. It's all about me.
Well, Andre, I was surprised he survived, to be blunt. I thought we'd get a half out of him and then it might be a trip to A&E.
As I scored the first goal, which they all recall was a very nice goal, I think I should be man of the match.
I want a rematch, right? I want an absolute lead.
Basically, you don't have to answer these questions. I'm not necessarily. You don't have to answer I don't answer questions because what I've done is let the football do the talking. Let the football do the talking.
That's right. He came in, didn't he? He had a nice little goal there. You don't have to speak. Right. Came in here, right, had a nice little flurry through there, a little bit, couple of twists, and then bang into the net.
He's looking after me today, so any trouble, you speak to him. Fabulous day.
Can we get a glass of champagne?
This time I'll be captain, and they can be in the sideline. I'm a good coach, and I can motivate these lot. Discipline, lots of discipline. That's about really, yeah.
I've not heard that before. Vinny wants to discipline us.
Yeah.
He was a terrible, terrible player. He turned up 20 minutes late for the game had started.
Bless him. He didn't realise how far it was.
And you claim that you were man of the match.
I think I should have been. Only judging by the reactions on all the audio, every 5 seconds. I think Eloise has really surprised me. She's really good. Yeah, she's doing really
They
well.
just thought you looked hot. You didn't do anything.
No, that I did.
You wouldn't come out of goal. I kept trying to get you to come out of goal.
I said I would for Vinny, but Vinny didn't want to go in goal.
Yeah, but you should have come out of goal and kicked the ball around, so you just stood there. You didn't save 4 goals. That's 4 goals you didn't save.
Yeah, but
And
they
every
did
time-
come from the hands of that Tony guy
He
who
was bonkers, wasn't he? He
was
kicked it viciously.
violent.
Every time he kicked the ball, though, you went, ah!
It's because he almost broke my hand on the first one,
But
so I was so frightened every other time.
But screaming literally like a girl.
I am a girl.
Yeah, but that shouldn't therefore mean you're going to be man of the match.
Yeah, but I was good and excelled the expectations. And someone said, even, I quote, she could play for England. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm not even lying to you.
The surprises were Andre getting the first goal. He was good to start
that was
with.
a massive surprise.
And then he got a little bit slow, drunk. And Dave, the Barry's son.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Barry sent me an email. Let me just quickly do this because he's. Oh, look, Nina's said we should do a laser quest. Nina, who helped record that, of course.
No, that's Lena. I don't know who Lena is.
Nina?
No, Nina's not texting.
She's emailed me.
Oh.
She sent me her phone number.
There's one saying, how about Quasar Quest competition, Lena?
Nina sent me one.
That's weird.
Anyway, Barry from Watford is
Same
doing a
time.
comedy show at the Watford Palace Theatre at 8 p.m. on Thursday the 15th of July. There is another act there as well, so if you find his old man, talking nonsense a little bit dull, which I'll be honest, I'm getting a bit bored of Barry from Watford, really. There will be someone else there, and you can get tickets at watfordpalacetheatre.co.uk. So I would suggest you go to watfordpalacetheatre.co.uk, and the box office number and everything will be there. Are you Big Brother? I would kind of like to see, even though they've not asked me to be in any way involved with Big Brother. It'll be the first year that I've not been involved with Big Brother for a long time. I'd kind of like to see it because it's the last one.
Yeah, I want to see it. Do you know what I really wanted? All the old winners to come back.
Well, when I saw, because I was watching a little bit, when Ben does his radio show, he has the telly on, because to be honest, his show's a little bit dull, and even he gets bored by it. And I didn't quite see how they were selecting the people that were going in, but I thought they were all old Big Brother people, because they all looked familiar, but it turns out they were just a bunch of freaks.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't mind watching it. I'm not a huge Big Brother fan, but I kind of have got a soft spot, and it's the last one on Channel 4 anyway. So I wouldn't mind seeing it. And I like Davina. Davina's hot.
I like Davina.
Do you ever used to watch God's Gift?
No, I used to watch her on Street Mate.
Oh, God's Gift was on like 1 o'clock in the morning, and it was her, like in like PVC nurse's outfit. It's a good. I'm going to YouTube Davina McCall in God's Gift. That's just.
We're helping Kitty drown out the sound of people next door doing it.
She's putting filthy stuff on
She
the...
is. I've never heard her so dirty.
I
Do you know what it is? It's because she's so nice and polite on air.
Yeah.
She gets it all out on the Facebook, though.
Here we go. I see young Davina. This is the theme tune. Hang on a second.
In an hour, answering some personal problems. First, come a little closer.
I'm bringing back Owen Race. Basically, you'd have like 100 tarty women in the studio who wanted to have it off with some blokes, and then blokes would be set challenges like sucking their toes and like pleasuring them and stuff. And then the one woman, can't remember how they got, but one woman would then pick one man and they'd go out on a date and stuff. Look at young Davina. Here's young Davina.
This is the voice of God. Welcome to God's Gift. And here she comes with your heavenly hostess, the munificent, the majestic, the meritorious Davina.
Sounds scary.
She He looks hot, man. Look, young.
Matt just said it was the voice of God, but that voice of God sounds
That was
terrifying.
Stuart Hall, who is terrifying.
Oh, especially when he does that.
Look at her cleavage. Jeez.
Thinking they're just seeing the back of your head there. What a lovely back of the head it is, though. Their pleasure. Now, hello, girls.
Sounds like she was a lot posher back then.
Yeah, I like Davina. She's nice. I've met her a few times when I've done like BBLB and stuff like that. She's one of the nicest people you could ever meet. What a lovely, lovely lady. Always very kind to me and stuff. So that's nice. But I wouldn't mind seeing it. But anyway, the show's almost done now. We've almost finished. We're cruising to the end. What does the weekend hold for you, Eloise? Anything nice? Oh,
Can't remember.
Are you not going
I
to,
don't think I'm doing anything. I did have Isle of Wight tickets, but I gave them to a cousin, so I'm not going there.
Are you doing like one of your 1940s war parties or something like that?
No, that was last week for my birthday. No, what are you doing?
Oh look, people are cleaning bus stops while they're listening to this.
Someone's just posted on the Facebook, what's Big Brother's little brother all about then? Guess who it is?
Is it Erin?
Yeah. My Google thing still says Andrew Carr on it. Gonna get rid of that.
Oh well. There you go. You see, that's it. That's the show is done. We're finished.
Kitty says she's not had any action since Saturday. That's why.
Since Saturday?
Oh, it's quite a short time ago.
Flipping heck, Kitty. Some people have an action for months, myself included in that. But as you get older, you know, it becomes less and less important. And Alvy Snitcher says, "I've got an elastic band." What the hell does that mean?
Where? I can't see what you're seeing.
I'm seeing the Facebook page.
It's not come on mine yet.
We'll refresh it.
I have.
It's after Kitty's comment.
Oh, yeah. What? Weird. I don't understand it.
Literally, the last 2 minutes, I've run out of stuff to say.
Yeah, well, if we tried really hard, we could, but there's no point starting anything.
I don't want to waste anything. I was going to ask you about, this will be Monday's show, phone etiquette. I want to do a whole show on phone etiquette.
Oh, yeah.
Because I want to know when, if I phoned you up and then we got cut off for whatever reason, like one of us lost signal or something, whose responsibility is it to call back?
Oh. I always just call back, just so I can't be bothered to wait.
I do, but then if both of you are then calling back, so you just keep going to answer phone.
Yeah, then I get annoyed. Yeah.
So do I. So we need to establish, and we will do this on Monday. Don't worry, I'll make it sound more fun than it's sounding now. we're going to get a list of rules for phone calls about who phones back, who speaks first, who hangs up, who finishes it, because it's very confusing these days. The phone. When my wife phones me, she's constantly getting cut off with her stupid buzzy phone. We both phone each other. We'll spend 5 minutes phoning each other back, playing phone tennis, leaving messages.
I've got a question.
Eloise.
If you could have answered any one call tonight, who would you have answered?
None of them.
Not even the CAD?
Oh, I would have had Caddick, I suppose. I would have had Caddick to find out what was going on. The thing is, he'll never call back now. He'll think.
He won't ignored him.
He won't be listening to the show. He'll be in a pub somewhere doing Star Trekking on the karaoke.
Yeah. Oh, did you see him? I didn't ever see him on the auditions. He said he was going to be on them, didn't he?
No, he didn't get through to the televised bit. But he's going to think that we have snubbed him. Like he's been snubbing us for the last 4 months.
Yeah, that's been a long time.
Oh, well, it's, stuff happens, isn't it?
How many more minutes have you got to fill?
20 seconds. We did all right tonight.
I'm actually impressed that we didn't take a call in desperation.
Oh. Dear podcast listener, I would suggest that you go back, because remember they were going to...
Oh, yeah.
I would suggest you go back to 32 minutes into the podcast, 44 minutes into the podcast, and 59 minutes into the podcast.
Avoid
those bits
quarter past 11.
Well,
it
doesn't work like that. You need to give them specific in the duration. They won't know it's quarter past.
So quarter past 12 is probably about half an hour into it.
How can quarter past 12 be half an hour into it?
Maybe 40 then. Adverts and that.
You don't know anything about time, do you? It really is. What a great song to end on. It's The Small Faces, All or Nothing. Vicky Blight is up next. Thank you very much, everyone. We're back on Monday at 10 o'clock. Have a good weekend, Eloise. Ta-ta.
Bye.